Yeah, it's been good. Every time I get out there, I'm just, trying to do as much as I can with what I have, and like I keep saying, learning the schemes, especially in special teams. I think, today was evident. As a unit, we've worked so hard in the spring, of what how far we've come. Every returner was making yards and getting good gains, and even with my gains as well, it's the schemes we run, and we stick to them, and we can create big plays.
Smashed it. On the commentary, they were screaming for you. Like, surely you must be feeling really excited now.
No, not really. You know what I mean? I'm still a long way off where I want to be. It's, I want to be able to, go into games confident that everything I do, I'm comfortable with. I'm still learning. It's only my second game. It's still very fresh. So, for me, I'm just taking in as much as I can and wanting to get better every game. I think that's the way I look at it.
I don't know if you have a chance to or whether you even want to, but if you have a chance to listen to any of the commentary, they're kind of going a little bit crazy. They're talking, sort of saying g'day and talking about Vegemite and all sorts of crazy stuff. So it must be kind of funny and pretty amazing and humbling to you that you made such an impact, whether you're willing to admit it or not. People are kind of going crazy.
Well, I guess, people had a lot of doubts, and people are surprised by, the way I'm going. But, I've always said, I've got confidence in my ability. I'm not over here, thinking or over here that, I may be able to. I know, and I've got confidence in my ability that if I keep learning the game and keep growing every week, that I can, be an NFL player.
What's the adjustments like for you? I mean, you've obviously played more than the first, but just coming from a rugby league into the NFL, what kind of adjustments do you make each game, and what are your expectations of this game for yourself?
Well, I think just feeling comfortable, especially as a running back. We've got a lot of, we've got check downs, we've got protections, defense is moving around. So just being able to read the defense, and that's the key thing for us. When we get out there, we've got to read what fronts they have, who we think is coming. Our reads can go from, a linebacker to a safety to a corner. We've got to look out for a lot of people. And so defenses like to move around and confuse us as well. And those are little things that, with time and with games and with experience, you get used to. I think, returning the football, probably our returning scheme, where we want to take the ball and where we think, we can, attack the defense. So just little things like that. And I think, from special teams, from where we started to where we are now, that's we're coming leaps and bounds. But like I keep saying, there's still a lot to improve, and I just want to be crisp out there.
What did you think on that first return? You had to turn your back and go back 15 yards and make an over-the-shoulder catch. What were you thinking as you were running those?
Well, actually, when I was getting out there, I put my helmet on, and it was actually a bit. It was a bit of. I must have smudged the screen, so I was looking for a towel. So I need a wipe, but I can't see. And then they're screaming, "Where are you?" Like, get on the field, and I'm rushing out in the field, and Reggie's been helping me out with the distance, and I'm making sure the distance is all right. And then I'm just like, my head's everywhere. And then as soon as the ball went up, I lost it straight away. And as a punt returner, you need to get the read, as early as you can. And I've lost the ball, and I couldn't even see it. And then by the height and the way it was kind of rotating, I knew it was long, and I just thought to myself, I said, "Shit, that's gone that's gone a long way," and just turned back and took off, and was trying to getting the read on the way down, and literally just put my hands out and hoped it landed in my hands. I actually thought I was going to roll off backwards just because of how much ground I had to cover, and as soon as I turned up, it was just I just had to do my best. What we had planned was obviously out the window because we didn't expect him to kick it that far, and he hit it sweet. There's not too many balls I've seen kicked like that or caught like that, where the ball's just being hit sweet. The rotation of the ball was crazy.
Obviously, if it touches your hands, it's a live ball. Did you ever consider just letting it go?
No, because I thought it was going to head towards our end zone. So if I was going to drop it, it would have went back there anyway. And I felt I would have stopped a lot of the momentum. So if I hadn't caught it clean, I kind of felt that it would be within an area that I'd still be able to get a couple of yards.
Couple more?
So you couldn't see that whole run back? Your mask was smudged, that whole run back, you couldn't see anything?
No, when I was coming out, it was. So I had to.
Oh.
So I went to run out, put the helmet on. I said, no, it's been smudged, and I had to quickly try and wipe it off, and then get out there.
You still see the space the same as you did in rugby league, mate? Like, does it still open up for you the same when you're out there?
Kinda. You know, I think it's a bit more jaded, especially with the returns, because they're still kind of scattered. So I'm still getting used to reading my blockers and whatnot. But like I said, we special teams, you know, we've got schemes where we want to take the ball and where the blockers, you know, are meant to be. And, you know, for me, I can't read if the blockers are in the right position or not. You know what I mean? I've pretty much just got to hope and, you know, rely on my ability.
Last one.
Have you been introduced to getting teased for being tackled by the punter yet?
Yeah. as soon as I come off, the boys are into me, said I had to pay a fine and whatnot. And I actually seen the replay, and he actually grabbed my jersey, so, you know, they could have tightened the jersey up. Would have been